This presentation is a review of emerging research, as Linnea mentioned, that's been on the news and certainly hard to even avoid, even for non-medical people, hearing about ACE receptors and spike proteins and furin cleavage sites, etc. It's even made its way to radio and Facebook and social media, etc., talking about somewhat of this type of information. So I went to the published papers on PubMed, on hospitals, on statistics, and just tried to get up to date for my own self and my own patients on what the most scientific and latest research is showing. What I collected in the PowerPoint is probably more extensive than our hour and a half allows us. So I hid 10 slides. I know that there'll be proceedings and recorded PowerPoints and other venues. So I've hidden 10 slides that we don't really need to go into all of the molecular detail. I want to make sure I do enough detail to understand what's going on and then proceed on to talk about the plants. The whole point of the conference to speculate at least about herbs that are probably helpful here. Cardiovascular complications are numerous of COVID, and we could even say it's the primary disease or pathology itself. Amongst the cardiac complications in the news, a great deal has been myocarditis. You might be following some of the increased deaths in athletes. We're trying to sort that out if there's any relationship to SARS-CoV or spike protein or even vaccine-induced inflammation of the heart. We're taking a look at even young people that have vascular consequences or effects. So myocarditis, embolisms, coronary artery syndrome, acute arrhythmias that come on suddenly, and various other sorts of acute cardiac complications are all on the list of the numerous vascular effects that coronavirus, this particular strain of coronavirus, seems to be capable of. The spike protein binds to ACE receptors. So here we'll get into the primary research on why so many vascular effects occur with coronavirus infections. A lot of it is due to direct binding to ACE receptors. ACE stands for angiotensin converting enzyme, and that occurs naturally in the body, these enzyme systems, and they play a role in controlling our blood pressure. The kidneys are involved because of their high prominence of ACE receptors. The kidneys are particularly affected due to their high expression of ACE receptors. And one study of COVID patients admitted to the hospital reported that close to half, 43.9, let's call it 44%, of patients admitted to the hospital with acute COVID are found to have proteinuria. And now, at last, natural products. This and the following slide look at herbs that have been shown to bind to ACE receptors and inhibit binding of the spike protein. And horse chestnut is a similar herb that has been recommended traditionally for vascular stagnation, varicose veins, heavy aching feeling, portal congestion. So Aesculus, as a blood mover, contains askin, a saponin that is shown to have an antithrombotic effect. So when we're searching out our herbs that we might consider for excessive coagulopathy and to protect against thrombin, the ruscus and the Aesculus, the horse chestnut and the butcher's broom, make perfect sense given their folkloric and ethnobotanical emphasis for coagulation and clots and varicose veins and protecting vein and artery walls.